It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Rams and the Browns under the light.
Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. This taken in at the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And one of the linebackers has got him. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery.
The big fella! Finding room at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. So here comes the Browns offense with a long field ahead. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he's brought down the number 4. It's the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And he whips that one incomplete there. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well, like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens, because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's going to take another shot here. And this one is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Back to throw again. Pressure comes, and down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Browns. Anthony Schwartz, 44 yards. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
He's got his target. That's complete. Still on his feet.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. After 7-0. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Watson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here's Watson. It fights him, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Ryland on for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
2nd and 11. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Rams ready to go on offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On 1st down, it's Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down. You know, during these
these preseason games are in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
23 yards to pick up there. On 1st and 10, Watson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. The Browns try to get back and set quickly here, time ticking away. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Browns. A big play there. 50 yards.
And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That's complete to Dobbs.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Throwing again is Watson. Rolling to him, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Taken in at the 22. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Garrett Williams.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. So well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know.
Come on. Hey. 19, pioneer. Let's go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Back to throw now on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. He'll drop to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 3 yards out. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They'll set up to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around.
And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown, Brown.
And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ballgame.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Back to throw, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Purdy now to throw.
Quick hitter here. It's complete.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Now Purdy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Here's Purdy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Purdy off the play fake. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
He'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
The Rams on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Ryland, up and good, as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like...
That's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 72 yards. And the Browns use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns have this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a throw here to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And got his man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On 1st down, Purdy.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down.
His throw caught at about the 5.
And the Rams are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Purdy looking to throw.
He finds Smith out of the backfield.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Boy, so what else could go wrong for him here? It's an illegal touching penalty on the outside.
Yeah, Brandon, that really wasn't a very disciplined play, was it? Because you got to know where you are on the field. You can't get that close to the sideline because if you step out of bounds, you can't be the first to re-enter and touch it. That's an easy call for the officials.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Purdy.
The quick slant caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Purdy, big 4th down play.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg.
And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
Now on 1st down, it's Purdy.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1st down, Rams.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And a throw right sideline is complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Gets it out wide to Davis Price.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And this brings up a 3rd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Well, the field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Unable to corral him, he fights through.
And the Rams come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball